Pablo Tellez. Let's play pickleball. And the first screaming Tyler Loong out in Genie Bouchard's ear, and she just played the ball.
That's right, and there's not a more veteran player out here, so a good partner for Genie in this initial mixed doubles match.
Yeah, I was on the court with both of them yesterday, and I think they're going to try and shake and bake a little bit if she can get the drive, because Tyler is so athletic moving forward. We'll see if they'll be able to put that in play.
Yeah, the key to the drive and crash, Dave, is if you don't get an opportunity early, you got to switch over to the drop. You can't keep wailing away from the midcourt. Let's see how she reacts to that situation.
Second serve.
Yeah, the other thing we talked about is she's playing with a lefty, and I think she's very fortunate to play against a team with a lefty, so the females cross court if we do get into dinks, but we're just blasting the ball right here.
Point.
It's the shot every lady wishes she has. Some do and some don't, but none prettier than hers.
I agree completely. She has had that from a very early point of her career, and she continues to develop that one-hander on the backhand side.
Side out.
Not the cleanest, but catches the line.
Yeah, she's well, we'll just say she saw Pablo creep into the middle and decided to go behind him.
0-1-1. Point.
I'll tell you what, there's something about all white. I just like it. It's good stuff.
And I usually love a three-color court, but for this one, this is perfection.
Point.
Okay, a little roll with the Tui there, down at the feet of Etta Wright, and a little lead here for Bouchard and Loong. Get out of the way. I was number 5 in the world in tennis, Tyler. She's smiling there too, and really nice start.
Yeah, court positioning a big factor in mixed doubles early. Women's doubles, maybe a 60-40 situation, but in mixed doubles, the guy can take a lot of court, and that is something she's going to have to get used to.
Second serve.
And again, the shot selection is a work in progress.
4-1-2. Side out.
Ambitious.
Yes, coming all the way over to help, and he's going to need to do a little bit of that. Overextension, we'll say, on that last ball.
Point.
Good pressure from Pablo in front of Genie there.
Yeah, you don't have to hit the ball to put pressure on your opponents. Great step over to his left from Pablo, squeezing Genie Bouchard.
Point.
And we love having Etta Wright back. I talked to her yesterday. She says she's healthy. She struggled last year, just would be okay for a while, and then something would hit her. And man, when she is on, it's as good as anybody.
Second serve.
Awkward swing or drop attempt from Pablo Tellez, going with the short hop. Couldn't come up with it.
3-4-2. Point.
And a heavy serve caused Bouchard trouble in singles. And again, the serve has been quite a topic of conversation, which we can jump into in a minute.
Yeah, and I think you just keep it slow.
Yeah.
If you're Tellez and Wright, make the newcomer prove that she can handle the soft stuff in the midcourt and at the kitchen line. Even though this team has a lot of firepower in their paddles, I don't see any reason to really let loose in this match until Genie proves something to them.
Side out.
Yeah, if you are going to drop it, though, it cannot be in the southpaw's strike zone as that one was. So
4-5-1.
very even start to this match.
Point.
And those little breaks, who knows? 5-5.
5-5-1. Second serve.
Genie only hit one ball in that rally, and unfortunately for her squad, that popped up. So
we've all hit head-high dinks in our day, Dave. So
1,000,000%.
Side out.
Great Ernie jump there from Tellez.
Yeah, so casual as well, smooth, no wasted motion. Just another day at the office for Pablo.
Not the most clean unwinding of the stack there. We had the I formation for a minute, but Loong is so good at protecting his partner there. This is, as you mentioned, a great partner for Genie to have.
Yeah, I mean, veteran between the ears and also athletic and a court coverage specialist out there. So I can't really think of a player that Genie could use better than Tyler Loong right here.
Yeah, the only challenge is the fact that he's left-handed. So that's just... it puts you in a different spot than against most players, but here we get lefty v lefty.
Side out.
Just got to find a way to shorten up that swing. You know, unleashing from the baseline. If you're taking a similar swing on some of your soft stuff, got to dial it back, especially on the backswing.
Point.
Yeah, when I talked to her yesterday, I said, hey, some of your tennis you want to keep, and some we want to do exactly the words you said, dial back.
Point.
Much like the massive swing at that volley there. Just, you don't block, block something in tennis.
Yeah, at least you went with the swinging volley.
Yeah.
Because that's a big factor for some tennis converts, is that controlled slice ball. And you can use that occasionally in pickleball, but swinging through is most often the best play.
Wow.
Point.
Double tape there. Loong showed you those quick hands, got one back, but couldn't find the second one.
9-5-1.
And the Ernie King. Just wide after a tremendous point, although there's some discussion here.
Can I challenge my own call?
Nope.
No, you made an out call.
Referee timeout.
So again, the mechanics on that are weird. If he wouldn't have called it, then it would have been an in call, and then you can challenge your own non-call.
For video review, the ball is overturned. It was out. We're at, I'm sorry, it was in. We're at 10-5. Game point. Your serve. Yes.
All right, so Jim Ryan, what I know Jim was saying is the ball was good.
Yes.
Okay, let's just get to that.
Time in. 10-5.
Nice lead. First volley up in her eyes. That's going to be an easy one for her. She's seen that before.
10-5-2. Point. Game 11-5.
The official ball of the PPA Tour.
Yeah, don't hit me on my phone like face it. None of y'all can stop me saying where we like face it. Settle down, you know I'm the one doing face it. None of y'all can stop me saying where we like yeah, face it. Yeah, face it. Yeah, face it.
everybody. So happy to get the 2024 season underway here on Center Court. Game 2 underway.
Side out.
Yeah, and that's, we talk about court time. That's what you need. I don't expect Genie to figure out some of that soft stuff right here, so I think she's going to keep swinging away for the duration of this match.
Exhibit A.
Exhibit A.
Yeah, wasn't interested in practice yesterday, so why change from that? I mean, gonna have to.
1-0-1.
Whoa.
Point.
What a wild serve in general. The fact that Bouchard was on the wrong side of that, I think most players would have been nowhere near that.
Yeah, and the last point of game 1, a very deep, shapy serve from Pablo. This one shorter in the box, but a lot of English, a lot of junk on that ball, and obviously with the missed return.
And they've asked to take that out of play. One of the big new changes, obviously the Vulcan V Pro flight, but also we're playing a new ball to start every game.
Point.
Just might have skidded off the line. That was really close there. And this is a weird match for Wright and Tellez. They know that we've got way more experience at this level.
3-0-1.
They just have to play through it. What a shot from Tyler Loong there, and ran a marathon to get to it.
Yeah, I mean, they won game 1 11-5, so they're far from uncomfortable. But there were some odd points in that game 1 where I think that is a testament to exactly what you just said, Dave.
Point. (4-0-2). Point.
And the initial slice was quality, and it was almost a hybrid on that second ball, definitely carrying too far, and with the offensive prowess of Etta Wright, you know that's going to be trouble.
But it's like you and I talked about off air. You played your first tournament with Pickleball, and what did you say his rating went?
Oh yeah, he was a 4-5 when the tournament started, and he was much higher than that when it was over. So these players can really improve so quickly when they have great skill sets at their disposal.
Point.
Yeah, I think that one in real time looked a little out to me after a great athletic get from Tyler Loong on the inside-out forehand from Tellez. He was off screen.
1-5-1. We'll proceed with video review.
Am I right?
Okay, after video challenge, the call is overturned. Be second serve at 0-5. One timeout lost.
So again, overturned, meaning the ball was in.
Yeah,
so.
and self-awareness, very important, Dave.
Yes.
So not resting on any tennis laurels, knowing that this is a different sport, even though they are similar, very different. That's
time in,
good
0-5.
mental attitude from her.
Very good.
Let me recall for time in, 0-5-2.
And almost in the same spot, but that one was deep. And what happened before that is Genie just walked up to the line and served, because that's what she's been doing all her life.
Side out.
Those who retreat pay the price.
Yes. Got to be balanced. Have to be on the line to hit with pace. If you don't against these opponents, you're going to be in big trouble.
Point.
So out of position, you got to go soft and not hard. And another thing coming from tennis, when you need more time, you don't lob, you drop.
Yes. Etta Wright was ready to put a tattoo on Tyler Loong, and Pablo snuck his paddle in there. Tyler needs to send him a thank you. I mean, that was a full swing and a miss behind Pablo there. This is a wild formation.
Single file defense.
Yes, on the return.
7-1-2. Side out.
Lively southpaw.
Yeah, I'd say so. The put away power is definitely high end from that man.
1-7-1. Point.
And that's the formula to get something on the board. Let her rip it, and Tyler just go be athletic.
2-7-1.
Oh, my. Oh,
Second serve.
what a athletic performance from Tyler Loong there. Unbelievable. This get is stupid.
I mean, the ball's 10 feet
2-7-2.
behind him, Dave. It's not one step. Unreal.
Side out.
And then that.
Yeah, and that's always a tough one.
Yeah.
It seems so juicy when it's short, but unless it's really sitting up, very tough to
7-2-1.
drive that ball.
Yeah, you actually want to drop that. You're still in good position. It just doesn't, it feels like you gave something up.
And fadeaway attack to Pablo Tellez is not a recipe for success. That man really has the hands of gold. It's unbelievable that just
8-1.
a year, 18 months ago, he was considered a singles guy
Oh.
because his doubles game is incredible these days.
Both him and Fed.
Point.
Yeah, and I'm not saying Pablo's playing passive, but he hasn't jumped around the way he usually can here. And again, there's circumstance
9-1.
here for that.
Yeah, exactly
Point.
right, Dave.
Match
He
point.
is playing a new opponent, and he has that rock next to him.
10-1.
So why overextend
No
when
need right here.
everything's just flowing right now?
Boy, what a drop from Etta right
Point.
there. So
Game. Match.
a very...
Welcome back to the PPA Hyundai Masters, powered by Invited. Etta Wright, Pablo Tellez taking out Tyler Loong and Genie Bouchard. Her, preview today coming out and just showing what she's got on the pickleball court. 11-5, 11-2. Really took it to them and didn't think it was going to be too much of a battle there, but a win nonetheless. Welcome in Cameron Blackwood, Matt Manassi. Etta, I will start with you. Everyone's been talking about these tennis players coming over, Genie being one of them. Was that in the back of your mind or part of your game plan going in, wanting to target her maybe a little bit more, test her hands?
For sure, that was the game plan. I mean, kudos to her, playing her first tournament here, Grand Slam of all of them. But we knew that she was the one that we were going to target a little bit more, of course, and we're just glad we pulled it off.
Relatively new partnership here, chemistry-wise, righty, lefty. Have you had any mix-up? Who's getting that ball in the middle?
Not really. I just need Etta to learn some Spanish, and then we're good.
Exactly. Etta, you were going heads up against Tyler Loong, lefty in the middle there. Were there certain spots, I know you were obviously targeting Genie, certain spots you were staying away from today?
I know that Tyler has fast hands, and so I think that was just for me to be on point today, and thankfully I was.
Pablo, if she's learning Spanish, are we going to see this partnership continue, or is this just a one weekend off here?
We actually have a couple more together, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, hopefully.
And what are you most excited about within this partnership? What do you think is working really well, and what are some areas that you think you guys do need to touch on?
I think Etta's left side works really well, and I have to work on my right side. That's it.
Etta, Cameron was saying you're the female Ben Johns off camera. What do you think about that?
That's well, huge shoes to fill for sure. I mean, he's obviously the best, and like I try to emulate my game after his, of course, because I play a lot of left side, and so I think I'm doing an okay job right now.
And you're both really powerful players there. We have the new Vulcan V Pro flight ball. How is that favoring out there for both of you?
I like it a lot. A little bit slower compared to what we were playing with last year, and I like that. More thinking, but also more speed ups of the bounce, which is a good mix-up, I guess.
And Etta, what about you?
Yeah, same. A little bit of an adjustment to it, but everyone's playing with it, so it's a great ball.
Well, congratulations. You guys are moving on.